Morning. Certified medication aides. A certified medication aide is a healthcare professional who primarily administers medications to patients under the supervision of a registered nurse, ensuring the supervision of a registered nurse under the supervision of a nurse, ensuring they receive the correct medication to the right person, the right dosage, the right time. There was 6 or 7 rights. Now I believe there's 210. I don't and documenting is very important in most businesses, in the healthcare business. What's the saying? If you don't document, it didn't happen. And it's a way to save our own arses. We typically work in assisted living facilities, ALFs, or SNFs, nursing homes, and that is in this state. Okay? We prepare and dispense. We make sure the right patient identification, the right medication administration. We monitor for side effects. We help with reminders, and we communicate with the healthcare team. It's a big job, and that's all we do. And that's not all. We also, that is our main position. We also help the CNAs. To be a med tech, a medication assistant, you have to be a CNA. Okay? Now, as we know, I decided to become seriously certified, and not just there's little things online where can take it's like a CEU, and you do the class online for a couple hours, and then voila, medication aid. No, that's not real. The real deal is when you have a number and it's listed on your Department of Health, your state registry, just like your CNA, where you could, if something happened, you could lose it, where it's for real. Okay, not a certificate, but a license. A certificate license, you're endorsed. So that's what I became, and it's a big deal. Different states having different protocols. We already went through this. I'm just backing up. What had happened was I took that 4-month class. So it's about twice as long as it is to be a CNA. And I took that 4-month class. I feel like I'm a little too close to this phone here. A few years back, and graduated from the class, and never sat for the state. I never did the Pearson VUE thing. Pandemic hit, and I just was CNA in it. I also was medication aiding it, but it wasn't the real deal. You know, these assisted living facilities hire for med aids, and they're happy enough if you've been a CNA for a little while, or maybe you're older. It just seems like, or you know what you're knowing, or they just really need it, so they get that. But I didn't have that really on my Department of Health registry until I decided to move forward with it. I was study for a little bit. You know what made me decide to move forward with it, honestly, is part of now I know what I'm talking about. By the way, happy full moon Wednesday. Is one of the prerequisites, what I have right here, for my CNA to nursing journey, the untraditional way. I need to see my hair. Is to have 54 hours of pharmacology. How do you get 54 hours of pharmacology? You go online and you take a verified class from the State Board of Nursing that says, okay, this 54 hours of pharmacology is approved. And I thought, my gosh. Or if you've done previous nursing and that class was passed from a nursing program, or in my case, medication aids, that AKA is pharmacology. So I thought, if I pass this, if I go back in and finish what I started and pass it, I will send that off to the board, my certificate. So I went, and last year, May 24th, not even a year from now, May 2024, Labor Day or something like that, I went to Pearson VUE and I passed that test. May, June, July, August, late August, I wrote to the Board of Nursing, gave them all of the things that they requested so that I can get approved to take the NCLEX PN. And one of those was this medication aid, my license. It looks just like your CNA license that we get, with a number and an expiration. I thought, oh my gosh, that's pharmacology, because medication, it was literally a pharmacology class, and it was a lot longer than 54 hours for this, for the Board of Nursing Psychiatric Technicians Pharmacology. Here it is. I'm reading this letter, my second letter from my second deficiency letter from the Board of Nursing. It was in October, a few months ago. The pharmacology part. You must provide proof of completion of a pharmacology course consisting of 54 theory hours. Official transcripts must contain the course description, hours completed, and a passing grade. This must be submitted to the board in the school's sealed business envelope. Note, the hours must be listed on the Record of Nursing program form if it comes from Record of Nursing. If it's not from there and it's from a separate school, which they're out there, I actually paid for one, but I didn't go through with it because I thought, my gosh, wait a second, it dawned on me that I had this other thing. Well, what happened was I got, this is crazy, the board did not accept, they did not accept medication aid. In fact, my analysis says, sorry, she emailed me and said, let me see if I can look it up here. I feel like, so I just washed my hair, y'all, and those are my stupid curls, and I've got 2 different textures, and I'm soaking it in leave-in conditioner, and I brush through there. So, but I'm not going to leave it that way. I'm going to wrap it up. What was I doing? I'm losing it. Hold on. What was I looking for? Oh, I was looking for the email that my analysis from the Board of Vocational Nursing sent me when she said, yeah, sorry. I have to do medication aid is not accepted. Basically, just sorry. Oh, no, ma'am. No, ma'am. Okay. The medication is for the pharmacology experience. I was telling her, I will have the employee send off the others things that you needed. Also, you did. Okay. She says, no, ma'am, that cannot be accepted in lieu of pharmacology. That was Jesus Christ. That sucked. Coming to find out that I still didn't need to get a side class of pharmacology because I did nursing school a decade ago, and it ended up being on my transcripts. I didn't even know. This is crazy. Okay, digressing a little bit, catching up. This is a medication aid. So we talked about what medication aids do. Where do they work? What you need to do before, what are the prerequisites to being a medication aid? Basically, you got to be a CNA, and then you find a medication aid program at one of these side career schools. Every state has them, right? Side career schools. Just go through that for 4 months, pass it, do their clinicals, and then Pearson VUE and get medication aid accepted. So that being said, I got that in May. Now I've got another license. Yay. But I couldn't use it because in the hospitals here in the good old PNW, they don't use medication aids. A lot of our hospitals don't even use practical nursing, certified nursing. The people that give out medications are RNs, the whole RNs, right? Now, it's still nice to have because those CNAs and PCTs and PCAs or whatever that have been doing caregiving for a long time, that hands-on work, especially in skilled nursing and assisted living facilities, sometimes it's a laborious, arduous, and it gets to the body, right? No matter how healthy we are, our spryness can decline, and lifting and shoving and moving around people daily, several times a day, it can do a good job. So being able to fall back on medication aid, in my case, working at 2 hospitals, I thought, my gosh, I'm going to keep this. Maybe I'll just keep one hospital, and then if I need to get rid of the other hospital, I'll go and be a med tech at a facility, which I love. I love passing medications. I just do. Anyway, I haven't done that, but I still have it. What had happened was, in November, random, as we've said before, I got an invite to the National Council State Board of Nursing to be a member of their MACE test panel. The MACE test is the Medication Aid Certification Examination, and the NCSBON are the ones that deliver it. What? They're the ones that do the ARA-ENA. They're the ones that do the LV-ENA, LPN. They're the ones that do the CNA. They do the MedTech. That's why it's really weird that a lot of people don't even know what that MedTech isn't. It's really weird. So they sent me that email, and then I needed to dot the I's and cross the T's. And just recently, I was fully on accepted, and they sent me information and invited me to Chicago to participate in their standard setting workshop. What? So technically it's my first legit business trip. I've had other ones, but in this arena, I'm thinking, wow, this is super cool. So I called them yesterday. I was going to do a video on that, but it got too personal with my first, my last name, my blood type, and, you know, my moral compass, and just all the questions. So I was like, stop that, YouTube. Now, I just got off the phone with the Direct Travel, and I got my travel itinerary to go to Denver, to go to Chicago, Illinois. Why did I say Denver? Whatever. To go to Chicago at the end of March, and it's for 2 nights and 3 days. And I'm super excited, and I'm definitely going to bring y'all with me. So it was all handled by them. The NC National Council State Board of Nursing goes through Direct Travel, and they're putting me, it was round trip airfare of my choosing, my times. The only thing that I wonder about is if I can change it. Why is it coach class instead of like business? Because my flight is 4 hours long. I wonder if I should call them and ask them if I could get this is a business. Why am I traveling coach? You know what? I should ask that. I should bump it up. Is that being greedy, y'all? But they do have me at a fabulous hotel downtown there. So Alaska Airlines to And then Hawaiian Airlines coming back, but partnered with Alaska. I love Hawaiian Airlines. And then staying at the Hyatt. The Hyatt in downtown Chicago, and I looked up that Hyatt there, and it's beautiful. It's right on the lake, right on the Great Lake there, which I'll be 1 week after they turn the lake. I did a little research already. 1 week after they turn the lake green, so I'll miss that for St. Patty's Day. So we're gonna go there and engage in my first business trip. I wonder if I can get this. You know what? I'm gonna call them right now. How much time we got, y'all? 15 minutes. I'm gonna call them right now. See if I can get, but before I do that, hold on, I'm gonna put some lipstick on. Like they can see me through the phone. Oh, they can't see me through my phone. But it makes me feel more boss. Okay, here we go. Hyatt Regency, that's where I'll be at. Economy, they have me traveling economy class. 855-845-8635. Oh my God. 855-845-8635. Bam. Okay, y'all. Let's see. Hold on.
Thank you for calling Direct Travel. Please press 1 to connect to a travel consultant.
What?
Please hold while we connect you to the next available travel consultant. Your call may be recorded or monitored to ensure high-quality service. Direct Travel, this is Sandy.
Hi, Sandy. I just got confirmation for travel from, let's see, my agency reference, YGYXIJ. And
whoa.
Sorry. Slow down.
I was not ready to pull up anything.
Oh, okay.
Hold on 1 sec.
Okay, sorry.
Okay, all right. What's the locator again?
YGYXIJ. Just a quick question. If it's a business trip, why are you guys sending me economy? I'd like business.
NCSBN doesn't pay for business travel.
They don't?
They only pay for the only pay for the least expensive.
Of course.
Main cabin though. There are lower fares sometimes that are basic economy and they're highly restricted, and they won't do those. So it's the main cabin, lowest fare.
Oh, so that's not so bad. So be happy. All right, that was all my question. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
You're welcome.
All right, main cabin. All right, y'all hear that? Main cabin, though. There are lowers, even though it's economy, but main cabin. And the NCSBON doesn't do that. What? As rich as they are, that's cool. Anyway, I am so excited. Thanks for being here with me through that, you guys. Now, that's with medication aid. And you know, part of me was like, dang, what am I gonna be doing there? I get there one whole day before that I have to myself. When I land in the afternoon, I found out that they're not doubling me up. It's a single room. What does it say? Number of rooms, 1. 1 guest. I'm not partnered up. 1 grand bed. 1 65-inch smart TV. New guest room, free Wi-Fi. On-set dining includes computer, comped internet. And they pay for the meals as well. However they do that, I don't know. I still have to have a credit card when I get there on for what's that word for? Credit card for incidentals. That's the word, incidentals. Like if I were to mess that room up, of course, NCSBON does it. They're not responsible for that. I'm responsible for that. So that's that. Super excited for my first business trip ever. And I'll be going to downtown Chicago, Illinois. And y'all, please come with me. Mark your calendars, the 25th through the 27th of March, 2025. Bye.